I know she wants me to cover this because she took my advice to clean as she goes. Which I said in a previous live stream recently. So, okay. All right, Chantal, let's go.
All right, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on The Ankle. Hey, Ember.
Hey, Ember.
Hello, Foody Beauties.
So, Foody posted this really not long ago at all, like within the hour. A Muslim Canadian.
Okay, so when we say within the hour, for me, that would be like 6 to 7 hours ago, because I was taking a nap. My boyfriend woke me up, and I was incredibly confused, because I'm generally confused when I wake up, especially if somebody wakes me up, right? And he's like, it's Wednesday. And I'm like, it's not fucking Wednesday. It's like, yes, it is. It's Wednesday. And I had to look at the calendar because, like, I was having a hard time, you guys. I was really, this is how I roll. I'm not the kind of person who wakes up and, like, starts being like the bear, right? Like, I've dated dudes who, they're the bear. When you wake them up and you're like, hey, honey, you need to move into the bedroom. You're asleep on the couch with your pants down, right? No, for me, it's like, wait, what? Oh, are you a fairy? That's how it goes for me, you guys.
Housewife vlog. What did I say, guys? She wanted to be like a 1950s housewife so badly. So I guess we're going to get to see her role-playing or cosplaying as such. I just got my Egyptian food with that bangin' hummus that I've been talking about. Okay. So I want to get this video filmed so I can enjoy that while I edit it and get it posted for you guys. Once again, still unsure if our girl Amber will post today, but we shall see.
It's wild how much they compete against each other. It's pretty wild because they clearly are watching each other's channels. They even like try and communicate with each other in their live stream chats and shit. And it's wild how much they imitate each other and try and adapt, the same concepts. And girls, ladies, neither of you losing weight. Neither of you are losing weight. Isn't that the fucking goal? That's the goal, right?
We shall see. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Like and subscribe, all that, and then let's dive right in.
Hi, welcome back to
Everyday Miriam.
another video.
Hey, Miriam.
When a fire starts, every moment matters.
I
know. The thing is, she did say she was going to change her intro. Because she didn't want it to have, like, the previous intro had a lot of donuts and snack foods and stuff like that on it. And she wanted to move away from that, which that's admirable. I appreciate you for that, Chantal. But your actions of eating in front of your audience have not changed the direction of your channel. You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate that you're cleaning, that you're trying to show these types of things. I think it would be better if you did walks along the beach and just talked about shit. Just, hey, so I was watching this one thing. It was really interesting. Like, did your live streams that way. That would be far more interesting content than I'm cleaning my kitchen. I'm doing my laundry. And by the way, let me show you how small my kitchen is. That my washer and dryer is actually in my kitchen. Oh my God.
She's really flexing on Amber Lynn here, ain't she, guys? If only it was like a top-loading one, you know what I mean? And she was able to reach down in, that would really flex on our girl Amber.
One foot in front of the other. Ah. Hey there, Beezers.
Interesting choice of music. Having nearly the first minute be just like all this ad shit, like, dude, what?
Can you explain to everybody why you're napping on the laundry bag?
Because it's warm. Because it's warm and it smells like her owners who feed her. That's how cats do. My cat likes to sleep by all of my shoes because he has a foot fetish. Come on now.
What? Oh, cute princess. What are you doing?
Oh, so we get a tour of... I love how she's just all Arabic. All in Arabic. Thanks, Foody. Thanks. It's not like probably 98% of your fucking audience speaks English.
Owie?
So just a look at all the pets, okay.
Hi, big man.
I'm surprised she can even keep a hamster alive, dude, honestly.
Look at his hands.
She feeds it chicken, so, like, that tells you everything.
Well, he also looks kind of chunky for a hamster. They only have a 2-year life cycle to begin with, and he already looks obese for a hamster, so let's go.
Testing my fasting blood sugar? Okay. Yeah, that must be interesting. Being diabetic and having to adhere to, like, the fasting rules and whatnot. Although, I hear in a lot of religions where fasting is like a thing, it's optional. If it's going to negatively affect your health.
Yeah, seriously, like, there are some fasting rules in Catholicism as well. And it doesn't apply to children. It doesn't apply to pregnant women. It doesn't apply to people who are suffering from illness. Because they're not trying to fucking kill you.
Usually it's fine. She's really gonna show all of it? Is that high or low? I have no idea what that means.
It's high. It's high. She's supposed to be down around like 5 or 6.
I mean, no shade at all to her. It just seems like kind of a small, or not small, but like cramped apartment. Also, what is...
I'm trying to figure out where the fucking fridge is at this point. Like, if the laundry is over there by the door, where's... I'm a little confused about this setup. Like, there was a fridge there before where the door's opening up in the wrong direction. Oh, it must be on the other wall. There's a fridge opening up towards towards the workspace rather than the wall. And they still haven't fixed it.
Is that she's dumping out? Oh, must be like a lint thing. I'm so stupid. I was like, what washing machine has that? I mean, she seems to be doing fine, like her sciatica.
Yeah, when you have front loaders and you double stack them, they generally will put the washer on the bottom and the dryer on top because of the potential for having a leak. If it's going to leak, you don't want it to hurt the other appliance.
Or whatever isn't acting up too much right now. Amberlynn could never post stuff like this. Are you kidding? Watch, if she does start to show more of like the really mundane shit, we either know, I mean, one, she's starved for content, but we knew that already. And two, that she's trying to prove something and she's probably still watching along to Foody Beauty.
Yeah.
This is the entire video. Good lord. I like the warm tone of the house though, I'm not gonna lie. Like that sandstone-y kind of color. I do enjoy it. Or it more so looks like an apartment that could have been white at one point, and then someone who smoked like 2 packs a day lived there for 40 years. I will wait to have more dirty laundry to do another load. Why am I like stupid? Oh my god. It's the font. Honestly, it's the font. The words are too close together.
That's good.
Okay, thank you, Chantal, for that amazing bit of information. Wow, she's gonna wait till there's more clothes to do more laundry? Incredible.
Oh, do you want to watch me do my laundry sometime, Chantal? Would that be exciting for you?
Fascinating.
Hello, guys.
Why does she gotta have, like, every door closed? That must make the house, like, so hot.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video. So
Now, I'm going to correct you here, the ankle. Generally, if it is starting to warm up, you will close off rooms that you're not using, and also close the vents in those particular rooms so that the air is concentrated in the rooms that you are actually using. It does actually conserve money, so I will not give Chantel crap for that, because not only have I done it, I know many people in my acquaintance who have done the same thing.
some of you have really liked
We're still in the laundry room, okay. Is that a spice rack right next to it, though? So is the laundry room also the kitchen? I'm confused.
day in the life of a Kuwait housewife video.
Yeah, apparently it is, and I was confused as well, because I don't know how she has enough space in that tiny little room to have her laundry, as well as her refrigerator, as well as her stove and burner, and very little, counter space to work with. But this is like a starter couple type of situation, which she should not be in, because she was making like $20,000 a month, right? So it's really weird to see her living in a situation like somebody who's 18.
No, I don't have.
I mean, can you call yourself a housewife if, like, your husband doesn't leave for work every day? If your husband doesn't have a job, can you call yourself a housewife? I don't know the legality of what constitutes a housewife. I'm kidding, guys. Please don't take me seriously.
Well, I would think that at least if you're a housewife, that you are cleaning the house, that you're actually taking care of those animals, that you are, cooking meals for your husband, because that's your only responsibility at that point. Maybe you're taking up some like hobbies. But if all you're doing is lying around like the Cheshire Cat from freaking Alice in Wonderland, I wouldn't call myself a housewife at that point.
Many kids to take care of, but that's okay. I still have a household to maintain, and I have a husband, and I have.
So I'm a housewife. So, wait, you are the primary breadwinner in this house, and you are the main, and you upkeep the apartment? Dude, what the fuck does Salah do all day?
Pets, and I have myself to look after as well, so.
No, let's be real. If she was really upkeeping the apartment, we would have seen far more videos of her doing it than the one day she decided to do a couple of chores, right? She would have been flaunting that like hell.
Yeah. I'm just going to show you
You might as well be single, girl.
a few things I do around here, and I guess.
Although, I don't know the logistics of that. Being a Canadian woman in a Muslim country, are women even allowed to have their own apartments there? I don't want to.
And on a travel visa, she's not allowed to be there.
Sound ignorant, but I feel like that would raise some issues.
This video will be in particular kind of a breakfast routine. Now, breakfast, it is noon. It's like 12 p.m.
Correction, 12:30.
Don't eat very early in the day. I don't like to. I'm just not.
So she posted this. So this must have been like yesterday or so, I'm going to assume. Because she just posted this at like, I would say, around 12:30. So
Hungry, so I'm not going to force it. But my first meal of the day will be, breakfast, lunch, and
It'll be carbo loading. Let's be real. It's going to be some carbo loading. It takes a while for my digestive to get started in the morning as well. A couple hours at least. But this morning, started out with a piece of falafel, some pita bread, and just like a tzatziki dip for it. And that was, and then on the way up to my physical therapy, I had some wasabi almonds, and that was how I rolled. But like, that was it. The fact that you have to cook a freaking feast for every meal, you're like, I don't know, I can't really eat in the morning. You literally just woke up because your sleeping pattern is terrible. So if you're eating it at 12:30 for breakfast, you probably woke up at 11:30. Come on now.
As you saw from my blood
And
sugar
dinner.
reading, I basically find that when I fast in the morning, by the time I take my fasted blood sugar reading, it's always lower because of that. So, but it's actually pretty low today. Usually it's like 10.5.
I have no idea what that means, guys, if that's good or bad. Maybe I should learn.
Alright, so let's make brunch, but first I'm going to start with this
So it is. It's the same room.
Unicity Slim Balance. And
I mean, no shade, but I literally said, like, this place seems really cramped, and then it gets more cramped as I learn the layout.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be a 2-bedroom apartment. There's no way that they would have put everything in the kitchen if it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. I call bullshit on this. Okay, so Chantel, just to give you an idea of like what an actual 2-bedroom looks like. Over here, you can see my washer and dryer, which I own. I purchased these appliances. They're front loaders. Okay, now we are going to walk down my hall. See, I'm going through my living room, flipping on the light to the kitchen. This is the kitchen. The fridge, stove. Not in the same room. There's something not right with your setup.
is a soluble fiber drink, all natural, organic, and it has the vitamins I've been getting.
Girl, you don't really need extra B12. You eat animal products, you're fine.
At the clinic, the B vitamins, B12, and a lot of other minerals and vitamins as
Well, geez, bitch, you just sprayed like half of it all over the counter. Fucking A.
well. So I usually take this before eating.
I mean, that is a good tip, though. Drink like a big thing of water like that. Like right as you're getting that first hunger kind of feeling in the day, just drink some water. You're probably just thirsty.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to down this. You should drink it within 10-15 minutes. And then wait 15 minutes before you eat. So I'll be back. All right, guys?
It looks like that orange juice drink that they used to sell. Oh, they probably still sell it. I don't know. It was like a kid's drink that was like this orange juice drink that was super thick.
See ya.
It seems like a dietary thing, though. I don't know. That consistency looks a little iffy to me, but I would maybe do double the water. Dogger, we better not be sitting here and watching her drink this.
We're going to be.
This is somehow still better than the shit Amber Lynn posted.
Why does she keep slapping the camera? Okay, that's my Ralph's order is coming. Okay. Why does she keep slapping the camera? Are you doing that because you saw my live stream a couple weeks ago of being at Mugs Away and having this little old lady fucking come up to my camera and slap it? Is this like, are you trolling right now? What are you doing?
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Amber just gives us more shit to talk about because she's talking out of her ass half of the video.
So I have some food.
Some what?
I'm gonna heat that up. It's like fava beans, tomato, olive oil, spices like cumin. I'm gonna put just a few potato french fries in the air fryer.
Dude, it basically looks like fucking spaghetti sauce. It's just a mess of vegetables. Like, it doesn't look like shit. Like, it doesn't. I don't know what she was thinking making that.
That's what you need.
It's a little bit of Himalayan salt.
She's salting them before she air fries them. I've found that the air fryer, like, makes seasoning fall off big time. Like, salt falls right off of anything if you air fry it.
This is ready. Okay.
I mean, not a horrible meal, but I know she's gonna have some rice. She should probably have something green with it.
So I have some Istanbuli cheese.
Oh, no, it's cheese. Wonderful.
You know how I love this?
Dude, she's calling this breakfast. She should have just had a bowl of fucking cereal. Just have some fucking Cheerios, girl.
Some black olives.
She got a full, like, fucking party tray thing in front of her, dude. She's gonna use that as a plate. It's a really big pot for not that much.
It will make doing the dishes easier when you soak them.
I ain't gonna lie to you, that's a really nice, like, faucet fixture. I like it.
First, I'm sure you guys know that.
Oh, can't forget the bread. What is that, like 4 pieces of bread?
Bit of za'atar.
Why don't you go, like, sit down at a table or somewhere? Just seems so odd.
The za'atar has like different, it's not just thyme. There's like different like.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that because one of her other mukbangs that she did, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, it was when she made the cheese soup, which she totally fucked up, right? She sat in the kitchen dishing it out in a bowl, and I appreciate you for that, Chantel, that you're actually using bowls and dinner plates, stuff like that, because it was getting really gross and it was contributing to my nausea. So I appreciate that, you know, you're kind of like hearing some feedback and applying it. And I do apologize if I sound like really irritated. But one of the reasons I'm irritated, Chantel, is you're a lot younger than me. And I want you to be successful. I want you to lose the weight. And you've got such a... You have, like, everything in your favor to be successful, and you just are constantly sabotaging yourself, and it makes me kind of sad for you. And I would like to see you actually, like, do better, you know. As a mom, as a grandma, I know you like to take pot shots at grandma's. I just, I know you're not going to have kids. I know that you're not going to adopt kids. This is not going to be possible for you. It's sad. It's not going to be possible for you, but you can actually kind of clean up your life a little bit and make it somewhat productive so that your life isn't entirely revolved around a dying channel where the React channels are getting more views than you are. You know what I'm saying? I've given you tons of advice of content that you could be producing, things that you could be doing that are quite easy that would improve your life, like joining a choir, swimming in a pool, you know, get a wetsuit, go in the ocean, because you got no waves out there, right? So I don't know what kind of, like if you got sharks or something, but but you would know that better than me. But realistic, or if it's like polluted, right? It could totally be polluted, who knows. But in the Gulf, right? I do not have ill will for you. I'm just in shock and awe over you. And I would like you to live the second half of your life, because you're at 40 now, so you're midlife. Assuming that you can make it, because you are not taking care of yourself. I would like to see you turn it around and have that story arc of now I'm gorgeous. Because I saw those pictures of you as a teenager. You were very pretty, Chantel. You didn't need filters back then. You looked good. You were a little, okay, so you were pudgy, but you know what? I was talking to my mom about this years ago, like 20 years ago. She told me you could tell that the actress that played Rizzo in Grease was younger than Olivia Newton-John's Sandra Dee, because she had pudgy cheeks, she had a lot of baby fat. That's what happens to teenagers. They don't lose their baby fat right away. Like, some of them do, some of them don't. And that's a natural consequence of growing up. But it seems like that affected you amongst other things that you're probably not telling us. Right?
Herbs.
Would you possibly be able to tell us what it is? No idea? Okay.
In there's sesame seeds, oregano,
Okay.
thyme, I think marjoram.
Okay.
I think it's pronounced majorum, but whatever.
Well, I have to charge my microphones. I don't know why it's not working. It says it's still got some charge, but so the sound quality might not be the best. But
Hey, if it means that we're not going to be able to hear your chewing and smacking better, amen.
there we go. These are awesome microphones.
That is a interesting little gadget she got there.
We got these in Thailand.
No.
I would highly recommend Boya. Not sponsored. So here you go. This is my breakfast. Some bread, pita bread, some air fried potatoes, French fries, some food.
Air fried potatoes. She tried to make it sound so much better.
Some cheese. In Arabic it's called jubin. And some zaytun, olives. Bismillah.
Bismillah. Wonder, is it offensive that I, like, mock her by saying Bismillah? It's not really mocking. I don't know. I think Foody makes a mockery out of everything she tries to portray enough as it is.
Outback Steakhouse has a new 3-course.
Yeah, I'm sure you love it, girl.
So now I'm just gonna do some post-brunch dishes.
Brunch.
I have been trying to keep up with them as I go. Now,
dude, it's so hard. I'm just now finally like getting ahead of my dishes now that I'm feeling better and whatnot. I hate it. I really do. And it's just going to get dirty again in like a matter of a few hours.
this little side area of the sink always gets dirty with like sand dust because I keep the window cracked a bit, so I always have to wash the little bits of.
I think the two of you eat far more frequently than I do. Like, I have not dirtied any additional dishes today. I dirtied one plate this morning, and I have yet to eat something else that required a dish for me to, like, I haven't, I mean, I'm single for the most part, living alone, right? I have a boyfriend, sure, but he doesn't live with me, right? I'm not responsible for his meals, and quite frankly, he's kind of a eat on the go kind of guy anyway. Like, he wants to stop by like a coffee bean in the morning and get like a pastry and a coffee. That's how he rolls, and then he doesn't eat again until he gets home. And I'm very similar. Like, I will go long stretches in the day without eating again. But okay. All right.
Standoff. Fun fact.
Why don't you have like a rack thing to put the dishes on and so it all drips down?
About living in the Middle East.
Well, does she have a dishwasher? I mean, have we inspected the entire kitchen at this point? Does she have a dishwasher? Or are you saying she washes everything by hand and just puts it out to dry? If that's the case, then yeah, she could, like, obviously she loves IKEA. You can get something super cheap there as a dish rack to dry your dishes. But if she's saying that she leaves the window open all the time and it's like blowing sand in, which doesn't make any sense to me because she seems like kind of high up in her apartment, and she's got a screen on it. Like, why would she have all that sand blowing? I'm just not understanding it, you guys.
In Kuwait, in a desert country.
I live in California. It's a desert too, Shanta. So is Arizona, so is Nevada, so is Utah, so is New Mexico. Like, you think that you're the only person who's experienced a desert environment and we don't know how to prevent sand from coming in our house? I'm sorry, I'm going to my irritated place again.
She's just like dripping it all down the front of her. To be fair, when I was bigger and I worked as a dishwasher for a little bit, yeah, the front of me would always get so fucking wet, dude. Clean off the tray. Ew, she just uses her bare hand.
Alright, dishes are all done, and now I'm just going to scrub my hands with some foaming cranberry hand soap, which is...
Doesn't look to be foaming that much, girly, but to clarify to us that she does wash her hands.
Also for my husband's business, and
is that sulfate free, Foody?
but not least.
Oh, that's your husband? Your husband's making hand soap? Okay, girl. Okay. Are you his beard? What straight Muslim man is making hand soap? Foaming hand soap.
Dude, any straight Muslim man is going to invest in any business that will make him money. Period. It's not going to matter, dude. Not going to matter. He doesn't care. Like, seriously. If there's no shame in making hand soap or body soap or fragrances or whatever, If he's making money doing it, then he's making a living.
I just have to put my ring back on. Now I'm gonna wash the floor. I take this like floor squeegee thing and I get any little bits.
Dude, the whole reason she did that part is because one of the channels said that it looked like the ring was so tight on her finger that she couldn't get it off. That was another thing that she got from one of the reaction channels where she wanted to prove them wrong. I had no opinion on the subject. I'll tell you straight up, Foodie, when I was pregnant with my son, and I started out at 110 pounds. 5'4.5", 110 pounds. I still have my wedding ring, to be real with you. But there was a point in my pregnancy where I started swelling up so severely that I had to take my ring off. Why did she replace my toilet paper? Alright, well anyway. There was a point in my pregnancy where I swelled up so severely that I had to take my ring off and start wearing it on a chain around my neck because it no longer fit. You know, you also can get it resized. If it's a little too tight, you can get it resized. It's not that expensive. Like, it seems like you're just too lazy to look into shit.
It can be called a mop.
And I just kind of direct them into the drain on the floor.
Ew.
And I don't like using the broom because I don't want it to get like, in case there's like a little bit of grease on the floor or something.
I have never lived in a single residence that had a drain in the kitchen. But because she also has her washer and dryer in the kitchen, that's probably why that drain is there. Because they do put drains by washers and dryers.
Like that. So I just use the squeegee
Makes
and
sense.
put all the little bits of food into the drain. Now I did just wash my floor yesterday. I've been trying to keep up with that every day as well after a day of cooking in the kitchen. Now this is some floor deodorizer.
I really think that's a bad idea to try and put all the little bits of food into the drain. That's not what it's intended for. Chantel, that is not what it's intended for. You're supposed to sweep all that bullshit up first and then just mop your kitchen floor. Oh my god. You are going to clog that drain. Fuck's sake.
For my husband's business. It just makes your floor smell really nice when you wash them.
Does he have like all the chemical cleaners to like hide the mess of like a body or something, dude? Like, why does he have all this shit? Why is he selling it? What?
So yeah, now time to mop.
I have absolutely no prior knowledge as to what the fuck Salah does with his life. So it's just like, what? You telling me he's out there just like making cleaning products?
After I'm done mopping,
This isn't his business, the uncle. He's probably working for family. This is probably like a family business. This dude doesn't know how to run a business, let's be real. He is coming to work for like a family member or something, in my humble opinion, allegedly.
just use the squeegee on the clean floor to direct any excess water into the drain as well.
Well, I mean, hey, having that drain there must be like really handy. But I don't know, I feel like it would probably also get nasty after a while.
Then I deodorize the kitchen from any cooking smells, and this is also from my
Why? You need to go that ham? Okay, girl.
husband's business, T-Baldar. All right, I'm fed. Everyone else is fed.
How did I not notice?
Honestly, I think that you have too many pieces of shit out on your countertops right now. Don't you need to put them away, Chantal? Yeah, I get it. Okay, you got a small apartment and your washer and dryer is in your kitchen, which I have never fucking seen a setup like that before, but okay. So you've got a drain in your kitchen because the washer and dryer is in there, and they're concerned that the washer might have issues and leak. You're not supposed to be pushing food into that fucking drain. Oh my god. Wow. So show us again where the refrigerator is exactly.
That fucking washer and dryer right there in her other video.
Husband, pets, and laundry's going. The only thing I have left to do is just get rid of those little bits from the floor drain, which I...
Hey, did you guys see where the microwave is? The microwave is like embedded into the cabinetry. You know, like most people, they have their microwave like mounted above the stove or something, or just like sitting on the kitchen cabinet. It's embedded into the fucking cabinetry. I've never seen a setup like this before. It's so crazy.
will do. My back's a bit sore, but everything else is good. So now it's time for a little bit of me time.
Why close all the doors?
And go and read some of the Quran.
Not this, like, mystical shit. Oh my gosh. She's really showing us she's going ham.
So right now...
Well, dude, she's gotten to, like, page 55. She's putting a lot of work into this.
I'm on page 55 and part 3, the Surah Al-Baqarah. And I'll just read you a little passage.
Honestly, I wouldn't hate it if she did more of this stuff. If she actually taught us about this religion and culture that she is now claiming to be a part.
I don't think it would be a teaching moment. I think it would be let's learn together moment. Like, I'm learning this for the first time and trying to, get the concepts into my brain. I don't think that there's ever going to be a point in which Chantal can speak as an authority on the Muslim religion, no matter how condescending she is in her videos.
I feel like it would be really beneficial to her audience and to us reactors and haters as well to learn some of, like, the cultural things about the place that she's in,
Oh, you who believe, spend of the good things which you have legally earned, and of that which we have produced.
Okay. Spend of the things which you have legally earned. You have fled Canada because you didn't want to pay your taxes and because you're facing bankruptcy. So, how does that, reading that passage, how does that make you feel that you are running from the law, hiding in Kuwait on a visitor's visa under a completely assumed identity, cosplaying as a Muslim, and like, how do you really feel about reading those words? Because it seems to me that they are not applicable to you.
Used from the earth for you, and do not aim at that which is bad to spend from it, though you would not accept it, except if you close your eyes and tolerate therein, and know that Allah is rich, free of all needs, and worthy of all praise. So be grateful for whatever you have today. Don't think about the past, don't think about the future. Whatever you have today that Allah has blessed you with, think about it.
Why does she sound like she's about to cry?
And really appreciate it.
Because she's running from her past. She has a lot of debt. It probably weighs very heavily on her. that she is going to have to pay all this bullshit back, ultimately, or they will catch up with her. I don't know what the extradition policy is with Kuwait, but they are a friendly nation to the Western world, because we basically dominated them in the early 90s during the Gulf War, because of the crisis with Iran and the fact that they were trying to take Kuwait over and steal their oil, right? You can't just escape your past. And that's not what the Quran is trying to teach you. The Quran is not trying to say you can commit any multitude of sins and just walk away from it. That's not what's happening here.
That's what I get from that passage.
Okay.
With Ramadan coming, I'm trying to get through the Quran, and going to be doing a lot more studying of it during Ramadan, of course, as well, along with prayer and fasting. And I'll be doing some Ramadan vlogs for you as well. So
Maybe she'll lose some weight during Ramadan.
guys, I guess that's it. I like to sit here in this window, look out at the sea. So guys, I just thought I would share a bit of my every time I go to talk. So guys, I just thought I would share this morning with you. Not every morning is the same for me. Sometimes it's a bit different. But if you guys like these vlogs, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. I always love to hear from you guys. And inshallah, you will all have a blessed day. See you guys.
She literally looks and sounds like she's about to cry. But this wasn't a horrible video. I'm not gonna lie to ya. It was more effort than we would ever see from Amber Lynn. Jesus Christ. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I do appreciate it. I'm going to get the...
Thank you, the ankle, for covering it. I will share your link when I upload my coverage of it. It looks like I'm not getting the toilet paper I want, but I guess I'm getting everything else. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right. I'm gonna clip this off and then load it.